Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, and in the last episode, we technically got to meet the White Wings, also known as Minerva, Paula, Est, and Catria. But we also ran into one of the most sneakiest of generals in the game, Harmane, and he had a nice little trap set up for Marth. So I didn't expect this, but what happened in the last one is I brought all my units down to the bottom half of the map, and then apparently, only one unit sets off the trap. So if Marth actually goes low enough onto the map, it starts spawning Lance Cavaliers out of the 4 different strongholds. And I didn't know that, and I had to restart from my last death point. So that was kind of fun, because I didn't expect that to happen. But with that, let's actually head into Chapter 8. And with our newfound recruit, Bantu, I don't know if we're going to use him, but welcome to the team for our first Manakee unit, which is actually kind of cool. But let's do this. Into Chapter 8. We can only use 13 characters in this next chapter. 2 we get right at the beginning for our recruits. I think their name is Caesar and Rad, based on what I wrote down. But we also have a unit named Roger. Roger is actually one of these knights over in the top right of the screen. As you can see, he's actually the one right next to the little menu here, actually, I think, if I remember correctly. So, the only unit we're not going to be bringing this chapter out of our original units is we're not going to be bringing Daros this chapter. I feel like, since Navarre was kind of held out of the last chapter, I feel like we should bring him, because he was supposed to be with us in the last one. But I was forced to bring Julian because Julian's the only one that was able to open up doors right at the beginning of the chapter, because I wanted to get Bantu right and early because I couldn't see if there was any keys, and I found out we ended up getting a key anyways. I don't know if that's always going to be the case, but yeah, I wish the game would tell you what they drop, because none of the characters you can tell what they drop. You have to kind of figure out either outside sources, or I'm pretty sure the game manual would have told us, because I was looking at like some guides on this game, and they said that the actual guidebook that comes with the game actually does have information on like weapons and stuff, which would have been really nice to have, since they don't give you a mini version of one for the direct download one that you get for the Switch. So I wish that was a thing, but it wasn't, so we'll just go on without it. I think we have everyone, so let's do this. Into Chapter 8, Port Warren.
Prince Marth, we are mercenaries hired but to protect Port Warren. Crest has gathered its forces in the northern fortresses. They have put the port to siege. It's very dangerous here, but there is a castle to the east that looks a little bit safer. We should make it our target. Let's head there together without delay.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's Rad and Caesar that just talked to us. One of them. I'm gonna guess it's actually, we could probably tell based on the picture. So that was Caesar talking to us, since we know he had brown hair, and the other one has red, so Caesar was the one telling us the chapter. Okay. It looks like we did take a small look at the chapter before, because at the very end we kind of took a small hint at what we were getting ourselves into. So we have a village, which is pretty cool. So we got an armory, probably 3 armories, and we also got 2 villages, and then we also got the arena, which is always nice. Let's check out both of these houses. Oh wait, that's not even a house, that's a shop. Okay, I thought that was villages. Okay, so both are shops. What's inside these? Okay, door keys. Ooh, I'm gonna be stocking up on those for future chapters. I'm just gonna be honest, I do not want to have to be bringing Julian over Navarre any day, because I did not mean to do that in the last one, because I didn't have any door keys, so I couldn't bring anyone else, so I'm just gonna be honest. But that's actually cool that I can buy more, and we can also get more magic as well, so that's going to be really good. I'll be, like, stocking up on that after the episode, because I usually do that in between episodes, so just so you guys know, I'm going to be grabbing a lot of that, since we are kind of running low on magic. We only have 14 Excaliburs left, and where is, Wendell? Wendell's also our magic user. Yeah, we have 11 Thunders and 13 Excaliburs. And that says we need more magic? Yeah, we definitely need that. So, with that, let's actually start on this chapter. So what are we exactly working with? We got a bunch of bowmen on horses. That's always scary. We got regular bowmen, so Caeda's gonna be kind of hard to use on this map. But we do have Roger right here, so I was right. So Roger, he starts with 13 defense, not bad. And then 7 strength. Is he better than Daros, since that's going to be the direct counterpart to him? So let's see here. 14 defense and 11 strength. So Roger is not better than Daros, so we'll be keeping Daros over Roger. I was wondering, because we weren't sure when we were going to run into our knights, because those are going to be... They're going to all be fighting for each other. Basically, whatever one we want to use is basically what happens there. I'm going to throw Caeda up in the mountains for now, since there is a bunch of archers, so let's be careful with that, because we don't know what's going to happen if we just throw a unit right in the middle, so let's just be careful to see what happens here, because we don't know exactly what's going to happen due to the fact that there's so many archers and so many Cavaliers and stuff, because we do know the Cavaliers do quite a bit of damage based on what we've seen so far, so just in case, we're going to be a little bit careful with how we move around in this chapter, compared to a lot of the other chapters, since the other chapters we kind of just run and gun, but with this one, I don't think we can do that, and I'm just going to be completely honest, so I'm going to have to play a little bit more smarter with this chapter than I normally do, so let's see here, let's put Marth right next to Lena, I think. I don't want to throw Merrick in range of any arrows, so the further out he is, the better. Then we can throw Wolf probably right next to Lena, I think. Yeah, we can. Perfect. Sadly, Navarre and Ogma and Wendell are kind of all the way out in the middle of nowhere, so they're going to have to take another turn just to get into range of the enemies, but that's fine. That's actually not the worst case scenario for these units, since they are pretty strong compared to my other ones, especially Wendell. I definitely am liking Wendell. As soon as he gets a healing staff of some sort, we're gonna be really in business. I'm gonna be honest, because right now he only has a barrier staff, and what it looks like is it gives us defense for magic, but that's all I can really tell, honestly. Other than that, I'm not too sure what that's actually gonna do, because I haven't really got to test it. All it says magical barrier. For all I know, it gives us defense, but who knows, honestly. Okay, so here comes the things that I was actually scared of. The scary little, horsemen with bows, and I do not know how that's gonna go. It looks like they're holding bow guns, so it shouldn't be too much damage, since they're basically iron bows, basically. 100% hit chance, or what... technically 100%, even though they're not always going to be 100%, and that's a lot of units that need to move, actually. I just noticed that. Okay, well, we're going to be probably sitting here for a couple minutes, because that is a lot of units that they're moving at the same time. And that little area right there looks like a, yeah, we're definitely going to die, maybe. That's a small amount of area to cover. So basically, if you destroy one unit, they're going to run at you with Mach 10 with every single other one. So I'm going to throw Drog here. Drog has a lot of defense, so he should not have to worry as much. Yagen, I want you to block them from just running through. So this gives us a kind of like a little bit of breathing room. Even though it's not the most breathing room, it's still something, so honestly, you know what, just give us that. We can maybe pull one of the archers off of us by going here, because they can go to the other side of the mountain and attack us from the other side of it. So I want to visit this house, though. Let's see. I've heard tell of a princess of Macedon. It's being held captive in Castle Deal. Castle Deal, you say? Macedon and Dolier are supposed to be allies. I wonder what happened. I got no clue either. I thought they were working together. I could have sworn that we fought with Macedon earlier, didn't we? In, like, chapter 5 and 6. So, I'm actually kind of confused by that then, because I'm pretty sure they are working together, based on the last thing we heard about them. Okay, I don't think the horseback units can go in the mountains. There's Actually, there's a way for me to check that, actually. Let's see here. Wolf, can you run into the mountains? No, you can't. Okay, cool. That's actually really good, because now we don't have to worry about them just running around and somehow slicing us from the side of that mountain there. So we only have to worry about 2 cutoff points. The one where Yagen is, and the one where Drog is. Forgot, I always get their names mixed up, and I don't know. I think it's because their names both start with D. But they're also big, like, bulky units as well, because Daros is a pretty big sprite, and so is Drog, so honestly, I think that's another reason. Okay, so let's put Lena here. I just want to make it so they can't just run me down, so I'm putting us in, like, a decent position. The most I can do from what we can tell. So, I actually want to check one more thing. Since we do have Caesar and Rad over here not doing anything, I do want to see if we actually do have any healing available at some point. Looks like no in that one. Okay, are all these shops the same then? Why would you have multiple shops with the same items if you have multiple shops? Oh, that's indeed the case, but there's our rapier that I was telling you guys about that we can actually buy more in this game, which is nice. Okay, cool, so at least we can get that. Is there really no healing staff? That's actually really surprising. Because, okay, there is one. Okay, thank you. Because all we have is, the one staff, the men's staff from, Lena, and that's literally our only way of healing at the moment, so that's actually good, so I'm actually definitely going to stock off on a bunch of those in the near future. I only noticed the magic because the magic is actually really important, but the heal staffs are also very good, although it only does 10 HP, but it's still nice to have, because Wendell doesn't even have any healing abilities at the moment, so I'll definitely take whatever we can get. Okay, I feel like that's decent, so let's end the turn and see how these enemies are actually going to react to Drog and Yagen. Okay, we got our knights moving first, which makes sense, honestly, since they moved first the first round, so it looks like we don't have to worry too much. I think the only thing we really need to worry about is the massive amounts of archers that are running us down in the next few seconds, and 2 damage from... okay, 4 damage. 4 damage is not that bad. Okay, so we don't really need to worry too much about these bowgun units. Actually, technically we don't know yet, because it could be the fact that Harden has a lot more defense. And apparently that guy did 3 damage from a crit. That's pretty bad. And also, that one archer just blocked off the rest of the attacking units, actually. That's actually really good for us. And dang, these units are actually doing a lot of damage to Yagen. I kind of feel bad for him at the moment. He's technically one of our tanks, so that's actually kind of scary that we're actually taking a lot of damage. But so far so good. I think we'll be fine for now. Though I don't... oh, they actually are still moving. I'm surprised the units are still moving after the after completely blocking any form of attack that they can do, but I guess it makes sense since they were moving before. Okay, so far so good. Now we just need to find out how to get rid of these units as fast as possible, because these are going to definitely be a problem. Okay, Marth is fine. He's level 9, so we don't need any experience for him. But Navarre and Ogma are 7, but they can actually go in the mountains, I'm pretty sure, based on what I think I can tell. Yeah, okay, so any normal infantry units can go in the mountains. I thought it was just Daros, to be honest, but that's actually really good. Okay, so Ogma, you deal with this archer here. We need to get rid of as many units as possible this turn, because of the fact that that is a dead zone, and we don't have much of anywhere to run to, so yeah, it would be nice to kind of get rid of that dead zone and kind of like force them to not be able to attack us as much as they can at the moment. So yeah, we definitely want to be careful. I'm also going to heal up Yagen, since he did take a decent amount of damage here. Although I would use one of the heal staffs if we had one, I'm going to use the men's staff since it's the only thing we have, so 9 damage is still 9 damage to heal, so honestly it's good that we did that in the first place. Okay, Merrick, I want you to deal with this, this guy right here. Use your Excalibur, do a little bit of damage, do as much as you can, honestly, because getting rid of as much as these units as possible this turn would definitely ease up the tension that we have right now. Weapon level, speed, luck, and max HP. Not bad at all. Okay. Drog, I don't know how much damage these guys do to you yet, so although this does seem kind of stupid, I'm gonna have you deal with this guy. This will also kind of tell us what kind of damage we're dealing with as well. So hopefully, I was hoping you would actually get to attack, but let's see here. No damage. Okay, perfect. So we don't need to worry about these guys doing pretty much nothing to us. Okay, cool. Yagen, actually, I don't think you need to actually go there. Okay, you're fine. I'm gonna say, let's use Wolf, because Wolf really doesn't get to knock out any enemies. So let's use one of our steel bows and actually get rid of this Cavalier over here. Or at least deal a little bit of damage to him. Either one works, honestly. 4 damage is technically 8 damage. That's not bad. Could be better, but we're gonna need a little bit more levels for him, honestly. So, honestly, it could be worse. And then Navarre's level 7, so he doesn't need it. But Abel or Kane can take this. I'm gonna have Abel get this one, I think. And then we can use our Rider's Bane, since we do have that. Let's actually use that on him, because we haven't actually gotten to use this weapon, so let's see what kind of... Unless he dodges, and then we don't get to test it. Thanks, game. Thanks indeed. I actually kind of expected that to actually hit, but it kind of missed completely, so... nothing else we can do there. I can throw a javelin at this guy. It's probably gonna miss, but at least we do something, right? Go, Yagen! Throw your javelins of death that basically do nothing, but it's something, honestly. Let's see here. Actually, how much damage does Yagen have? That can also kind of contribute. Yeah, he still needs a strength, but it's only a 10% chance of it actually increasing, so there's really nothing he can really do about that one, to be completely honest. We can throw one with Kane. Here you go. Kane, throw a spear and do 33 damage out of nowhere. Okay, cool. I'll definitely take 33 damage to get rid of a long-range unit that can get rid of Caeda pretty easily. Weapon level, speed, and max HP, not bad. Okay, cool. Harden, he's still kind of dealing with this guy over here, but honestly, Harden's doing good by himself, so I'm just gonna throw a javelin over the wall over here, or mountain, I should say, and see how much damage we do to this guy. 11 is not bad with one javelin, and he only does 4 damage to me, so honestly, not bad. Good job on you, Harden. Keep being you. I definitely like you. Okay, so let's see here. Navarre. I don't think putting Navarre in harm's way is a good idea, because of the fact that there's thousands of knights running their little, armored bodies right towards us. That's a lot of defense, yeah. Okay, we also need to be careful about Roger, because Roger might end up accidentally killing himself on one of our units, for all we know. So let's be careful with that as well. I don't think Wolf's gonna get one-shotted, so I don't think we have to worry about that, and plus I think this guy is gonna go and attack Wolf, honestly. So I feel like we're fine there. How close is the closest archer, though? I think they're 5 movement. Yeah, they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we even move to here with Caeda, they'll be able to attack us, so there's no reason to move Caeda. But we can move Caeda up one little movement, I think. I think that's fine, and then I'm pretty sure that's the end of our turn, so let's end off there. Okay. This is where the things that I see get a lot more sketchy, because now we have the knights actually coming at us.
I don't want to fight, but I got my orders to stop you right here. I'm sorry.
Okay, hey Roger, please don't kill Wolf. Please don't. Just don't. Please. 11 damage. Ouch. Just ouch. That's all I gotta say. Ouch. Okay, here comes this guy with his little bow gun trying to shoot Harden, and he dodged it. Aw, I was really banking on Harden actually knocking out that unit, to be completely honest. He's actually taking a lot of damage, since that 4 damage actually starts racking up over the course of every time we get hit by that thing, because it is 4 damage every turn. And I think we've been hit 3 turns, so about 12 damage from one unit, just throwing little bolts at us that only do 2 damage, but still, it's a lot of damage since we only have 20 HP. So I'm just gonna be honest, and why did that archer not even attack Drog? That's weird. Huh. That's actually really weird. They didn't even attack him. Huh. Okay, Drog, I'm gonna have you go here. make sure that you don't attack Roger, because I have the ability to recruit Roger now. So let's make sure not to kill Roger. You go for the archer. The archer won't be able to attack us. He also is holding a bow gun, so we know they're not going to do too much damage. They're going to do damage, just not enough damage to kill us. So that's always good. These guys can probably go in the mountains over here, so we do need to keep that into account. So anyone we move, we need to make sure we move perfectly right here, because, yeah, that's definitely going to be a problem that since this guy can hit us over the wall there. So let's be careful with that. I'm going to put Jagen over here and see if we can javelin this archer just a small bit. Maybe even get rid of him. Any kind of damage that gets rid of one of these archers here. And why do they always do 4 damage? That seems like consistent. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping to get rid of one of these guys, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. Let's see here. I'm trying to make it so we can easily deal with this, because of the fact that I need to go and get Roger right now, and there's no other thing we can do. Okay. I'm not sure if the knights can actually go in the... Or, can the knights go in the mountains? I feel like they would be able to. It would make sense. But, let's see here. Able... I'm gonna put Wolf here, maybe? Yeah, Wolf, you go here. You don't attack him. Caeda, I need you to go in here. And I need you to recruit Roger. So talk to him.
Hello there, I'm Caeda of Talus, and I come in peace.
You caught me off guard. Calling out like that. What do you want?
I have a question for you. Do you believe in love? Is there someone that matters to you?
What? What kind of question is that?
I apologize, you look very kind, and I thought we might have a chat. Would you mind telling me your name?
Well, the name's Roger. Roger Grust.
Roger, I want you to think about something. Those who cry because of war. We in the Archean...
That's a hard word to say. I know when it says it's Argnaean, but saying it in that voice is actually kind of hard.
We in the Argnaean League wish to put an end to fighting. To the sadness, surely you can understand this.
Of course I do. I don't fight because I enjoy it, but I can't betray my homeland.
Is there someone precious to you in Grust?
My parents have passed on, and I'm unmarried, but betraying my homeland is out of the question.
So what I ask is impossible.
I am sorry to say so, but yeah.
And I am sorry to hear it. I do understand still, I was glad to speak to you. You are the man I expected.
Oh, you're leaving then?
I must. If I stay with you too long, your comrades might think you're a turncoat.
You are too kind. Why can't I meet someone like you in Grust? Hey, wait a moment. I don't want you to leave. I am on my own. So, I will join you.
Oh, and there we go. So he did end up turncoating. For a second, I thought he wasn't going to do that, and ooh, I just learned something. Okay, giant heavy metal units can't go in mountains. I just tried it, so good to know. That actually makes things 10 times easier here. The reason why I say that is because of the fact that I was worrying about this guy over here, this archer, coming over and attacking us. But if we can actually be a lot safer with what we're doing right now, we can actually put either Merrick or we could put Wendell over there and actually start attacking the archer without having to worry as much, which is actually really good. So let's see here. I don't think we can do much with Roger right now, so Roger's not going to do much there. I can't really see if we do any damage to these guys, so there's no point in us even trying that. But let's see here. I have a feeling we can do one of these, though. Because I don't think two archers are going to randomly attack us, actually. So there's no reason to do that. I'm trying to make sure that we'll be safe. I'm going to tank an archer shot. I feel like we can try it and see what happens. Oh wait, but we also have the other spot over here. I wish we had an archer to really test this, to be honest, because that definitely is a little sketchy. I don't know what to do for that because of the fact that there is a lot of archers. Let's try Excaliburing. I feel like that will be safe. We can heal Merrick, so let's go for that instead. See if we can get rid of one of them, and we also dodged, which is also really good, so down with one of the archers, that's really good. That saves us a little bit of, you know, a little bit of scare times, because I don't know what was going to happen there. So that's really good to see. Let's do the most tanky of the two, I think. So you're 7 defense, that's good. And how about you, Navarre? Navarre's 8 defense. Okay, so Navarre's going to be the most one that we want to put. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of if a archer goes here, and if we can block 2 of them or not. Well, let's see if we can do this. I feel like we can use our Armor Slayer, and maybe get out of taking damage here as well. Because if we dodge this guy, since he's basically no chance of hitting us now, because of the fact that his lance is literally at about maybe 40% chance of hitting us, we're actually in a good spot there. So we'll be fine for the actual heavy units, or knights, I guess you can say, as well. The only problem that I was worrying about was these archers randomly attacking him instead. But it feels like if we're in this kind of position, I feel like we'll be fine. Okay, so that's good. And then we can actually move Roger up here, because I don't think they're going to do too much damage to him. But we can actually start dealing with these archers, so we can block them as much as possible from just randomly running it into us. Since we can, thankfully, we can run through our own units, so we don't have to worry too hard here. So far, so good. Okay, now we can actually move Wendell closer, and then maybe get rid of another unit here. Nope, we can't. But we can move him here. We can use Thunder on this guy, completely blast him out of the map, and then we can actually move everyone else into that little spot, or someone super tanky, or tanky enough to actually survive a couple attacks. So that's actually really good. So now we have less units to worry about. Okay, Abel or Kane? Kane, I think, has more defense. Yeah, Kane has 9 defense, and then I think Abel has like 7? Yeah, okay. So yeah, let's throw Kane here. We're actually not going to attack, though. I feel like attacking here would be really not smart. So I feel like maybe throwing a javelin at one of... Can I... Okay, here we go. I was wondering why I couldn't move it. So I think throwing a javelin at one of these archers might be smart. Because the less archers on the map, the better. Okay, they do 3 damage, so keep that in mind, but down goes another archer. Good. I wasn't actually expecting us to double, so that's actually really good. So we do 10 damage to these guys, that's really good. Okay, so far so good. Anything else we can do here? I feel like maybe if we can move Ogma into here, and if we have another Armor Slayer, that would be really good, but I don't think we do. Let's see here. Do we have anyone with extra weapons? I think Marth had something. He had a rapier, but... would it then be smart to throw him right into the depths of battle? Do I want to do that? I'm thinking if we really want to do it. I definitely do like me some scary fights, so you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. Let's throw Martha right in the middle of battle. Normally you wouldn't do this, but you know what? I think we want to try it at least once. The rapier does do extra damage to these guys, so you know what? It's honestly worth a shot. Because we can maybe get rid of another knight, and these guys only do 6 damage to me, so actually this was really worth it. I feel like since they only do 6 damage, the archers won't do much to me then. Because the archers did 3 damage to Kane, which had 9 defense, so that's actually really good, since we're only 8. Since we have 8 defense, that means it's only going to maybe be 3 or 4. I don't know if it will increase by any more, but I feel like we'll be fine. But let's see here. Weapon level is definitely good. What else do we get? Max HP. Not much of a level, but definitely good. Could have definitely been worse. Okay, so let's get rid of this other archer. As many archers as possible off the battlefield as fast as possible is definitely something I want, so let's see if we can just kind of weaken them off completely, or honestly, just get rid of all of them would be nice too. So honestly, I feel like we can maybe throw Abel in here as well, and start attacking this other one with the steel sword, maybe? And see if we can maybe just get rid of all of them. Because I feel like we would be able to, as long as we do a decent amount of damage. And they don't do enough damage to us to warrant a one-shot next turn. So I feel like we'll be safe to move everyone like that for now. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna actually heal Harden. Wait, do we heal him first or do we attack first? I say we attack first. Yeah, let's attack first since it's a 20 HP heal with the mend. So it's better off that we throw the javelin first and then heal. Because if he happened to miss with the javelin throw, we would be able to heal him all the way up back to full HP. That was the reason why I wanted to do that. And then we'll heal Harden, since he is probably going to be joining the fight in the next turn anyways. So thankfully he's now back at full HP. Now we only have to deal with those 3 units and then the kind of small barrage of units up here. It's one horseback unit, which is not bad at all, and then horseback bowmen, I meant to say, and then 4 regular horseback units, which is definitely could be the worst. Could be worse, honestly. And then these guys are just camping there. There's nothing I can really do with them, I'm gonna be honest. So let's just end turn and see what happens. Okay, this looks like it will be definitely a lot easier than what it looked like to be in the last turn, I'll be honest. The last turn looked a lot scarier, I'm gonna be completely honest. And then Marth's gonna be fine here. He's probably gonna one-shot this dude this turn. Technically not one-shot in one hit, but definitely one-shot in a turn, because 13 damage with a for sure double on these guys, because we already know we double them, we're pretty much fine. Oh, and look, we're able to pull this other bowman over here, so we're gonna start throwing javelins at him now. Are you sure you want to do that? The other guy already learned what happens. Because, yeah, the 4 damage does, and although it does rack up, we're not going to have to worry as much since the rest of your team's dead, so we can kind of move the rest of our team on the other side where you're standing, and just block you in and then start smacking you around for as much damage as we want, honestly. Okay. And also I just noticed something. Has it been generals every single chapter so far? It's always like a heavy armored unit, so, I wonder how we're supposed to get boss experience for other characters, because not many of our characters have armor slayers, so how does that work? Because only certain units have been able to get experience throughout this entire game so far. Because either we had magic units attacking those bosses, and now we're just running for the hills. You really think I'm gonna let you just run to a stronghold, buddy? Who do we... yeah, Abel's at level 6. Let's just have this guy chase this archer down. You're not getting out of here. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're not gonna do that right in my face. 3 HP and 2 hits, there's no way you're escaping. See you later, buddy. No running for free HP. I'm not letting you do that. I'm sorry. That should be level 9, though. Or 7. 7, I mean. I got another character on my mind. Weapon level 1, that's not bad, and speed and max HP. I'll take it. That's actually not that bad. It could have been like 1 luck or something, basically, is what I'm saying. So honestly, I'll take that. Let's see here. What do I want to do? I feel like, who's up here? That's Roger. We already decided that Drog's better, so we're gonna keep Drog over Roger and him. But we're gonna put Drog over here. We're gonna start doing a little bit of damage, just poke this guy once or twice. And then we're gonna see what we can do with the rest of the team. I feel like we can easily just start running in there with the rest of the units, so I feel like we'll be fine. Because I'm pretty sure these guys are gonna do like either 1 or 0 damage to... Yeah, they do 0 damage to Drog. Drog's really tanky right now, I'm gonna be honest. We got really, really lucky with his damage rolls. Or, no, actually, damage rolls too. He's got 11 strength. I think he's actually the strongest unit on our team. I don't know if we can tell that or not, but I think he actually has the highest strength stat. The only other person I would think that maybe would be close is Marth. Yeah, Marth's not even at 11 strength. That's not bad. And, Drog actually has low, growth rates, so that's actually really good. He's got really lucky. That's actually really cool. Good job, Drog. That's actually really, really good. Huh. And I thought I wasn't going to be able to keep him for the whole game because people were saying, oh, he's got really bad stats and stuff. So honestly, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I actually wanted to keep Drog, to be honest, so that's actually really nice that we're getting lucky there. Let's have Kane start dealing with these Cavaliers, though. I feel like getting, like, kind of blocking off that little dead zone there is actually good, due to the fact that we have a bunch of these units starting to pour in from the other side. We also got the archer on the other side as well, so we do need to worry about that as well, but I feel like it will be kinda fine, I think. Let's have Caeda get this archer, since she really didn't get to do anything this chapter, due to the fact that there's a lot of archers. So let's at least give her some experience, since she is really close to her next level. I'll definitely take any kind of experience. Sadly, she missed her first hint, so she's not gonna get... She got close! She tried. She definitely did try. Well, that's unfortunate. If she would have gotten that knockout, she actually would have gotten a level out of that. That's actually really, really unfortunate. How about Wendell? I like Wendell getting some experience, honestly. But Wolf probably needs it more, to be honest. So we're gonna let Wolf get this one, I think. Oh no, we can attack the archers, actually. You know what? Or not the archers, the regular cavaliers. I'm actually gonna have you get this. I feel like giving Wendell some experience, since he is actually really good. I definitely do like Wendell, due to the fact that he is a mage, and he also has the ability to heal, so honestly, he's really nice to have. Since Lena's kind of, she's good, but I would like to be able to attack, honestly, so, I would like to have maybe some chances to attack somebody at some point, but there's nothing I can really do. This guy's like 1 HP, right? Like 3, okay. So if Wolf were to knock this guy out, he would get experience, is what I'm being told. Okay, let's make sure. Shoot this guy in the face with your bow, and please get the knockouts, because you kind of need some experience, I'm going to be honest. Okay, 32, always good, cool. Next fight will be his level up, which is good. Okay, and then we can use Merrick to get rid of this guy with our Excalibur. And then this guy is pretty much down for the count, so Excalibur's definitely going to knock him out in 39 damage. Wow. Who's our, like, tankiest unit on our map? I'm pretty sure we have, like, a unit with, like, what was it, like 24 HP? 39 is scary. 39 is definitely scary. That's like 2 of our health bars. What? Are you sure? Are you sure, game? It's a little high, don't you think? I'm just gonna be honest, it's a little high. Definitely terrifying. I don't want to get crit by a unit like that. I'm just gonna be honest. That's actually kind of terrifying. We can't really go over and heal Wolf, so we're just gonna let him do his thing. But we can... How close is Jagen leveling? Not really. But... we can kind of block the archer from running it over here, so... You know what? We'll do that instead. Okay, Steel Sword with Jagen. He should be fine. He's basically full HP. There's no way they're gonna slice through his armor. I'm just gonna be honest. He's got some decent armor, so... Maybe not, actually. I thought he had higher defense. Yeah, that's okay. Does he not have as high defense as I thought? Yeah, he's got 9. What the? What are they holding? Steel swords. Hmm? That doesn't make any sense. Are you sure? Okay, I'm not sure how the game kind of figures that out, but actually, before we do that, let's make sure how much HP this guy has. He's got 19. You know what? That's actually not a good idea to use Navarre. It's actually more worth to use Marth, because his rapier actually does extra damage to knights as well. Or social knights, as they're actually called in this game. So, social knights, yeah, no more HP for you, buddy, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, that's a little bit better. Just in case, because I don't want Jagen to randomly go down in a second. Actually, which one do I want better? Ogma or Navarre? Ogma's 48. How about Navarre? 17. Navarre needs it more. Okay. So, Navarre, you go and get this one. You'll definitely be fine. Killing Edge. Yeah, let's use your Killing Edge. I feel like that would be a decent use of your time, I think. Because this guy's probably not going to hit you. And even if he does, he's not going to one-shot you. And then you're definitely going to double him because of the fact that you're really fast. So, yeah, you're pretty much fine. Cool, cool, cool. And there we go. We're pretty much done with this chapter. There's only that guy and this big old armored dude over here. What's your name anyways? Carnival. Cannibal. Kind of sounds like cannibal, but I'm just gonna be honest. It's kind of terrifying if he is one, I'll be honest, but I'm just joking. I'm only joking because, I've been watching a lot of, Dead Meat, which is like, it basically, what it is it shows you how, like, all the kills are made in, like, all these horror movies, which is kind of cool. Like, all the, like, prep work and stuff, because it takes a lot of time to make some of that stuff, so it's actually kind of cool to see all that, and then also shows you kind of like a mini review of a movie, while also showing you all the effects and stuff that go into it. It's actually really cool. I definitely like that channel. I do recommend it if you guys want, like, something to watch after watching this video. Go and check that out. It's actually a really good thing to see, because it shows you how much work goes into making, like, all these, like, popular horror movies and stuff. Because you normally won't see that, because of the fact that a lot of... Since it's kind of... Not many people do it, so it's kind of cool to have, like, a specific place to go to and go see all this stuff. Because you normally wouldn't see it unless you get, like, the special... Well, technically, you would see it in the movie, but... I mean, like, the reviews on how special effects work and all this other stuff, because he goes out and about to make sure to show you everything that goes into making the movie and stuff, like, behind the scenes and stuff like that as well. Or stuff like that were, like, part of interviews and stuff. Like, he goes above and beyond to make sure to show you that they're all the behind the scenes stuff, so it's actually kind of cool. But let's continue. The video is about this game and not about what I watch in the meantime. I'll be honest. I just really wanted to talk about that, though.
Many foes wait inside the fortresses ready to enter the battle. Block them so they can't get out.
Oh. That's actually smart. That was actually really good that we did that. So, what that lady just said is these little strongholds are going to be spawning units in a short amount of time, and I'm pretty sure I know why. This man right over here, Mr. Cannibal, as soon as Marth probably approaches and goes over this bridge, we're gonna have a stream of enemies just randomly attacking us. Good to know. Thank you, actually. Abel, you be the first one and block that one off for me, because, yeah, we're not dealing with that, I'm just gonna be honest. 5,000 enemies coming out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm a trade-off of not doing that. If I need experience, I'll train at the arena after this episode. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, let's see here. Navarre, or... I want Navarre to get this one. I feel like that would be fine. So, Navarre, you get this. Not use the Killing Edge, though. That would be a waste, since he is already pretty much low. So, hitting him with your normal steel sword should be fine and dandy. So let's just do that instead. It's a cheaper item to use, honestly, because the Killing Edge is, yeah, that thing's probably on its last legs. I'm gonna be honest. We probably got maybe like 2 charges left. So, or not 2, but 2 battles basically is what I meant by that. How low is it actually? To be completely honest, I think there's a way to check this. Yeah, 2 battles. So we'll attack once and then counterattack, and then another turn goes, and then we attack and counterattack, and then it breaks. So yeah, we do need to worry about breaking that sometime soon. Let's get Kane over here as well. And then we can move Wolf as well, since he's gonna move really fast as well. So just throw these units as far as we can get them to go. Hopefully they don't randomly start attacking me. I'm not gonna move Marth just in case, because last time we moved Marth like that, units started streaming out of those strongholds because I moved in the wrong position, and then all of a sudden we got attacked out of nowhere. So yeah, let's just be careful and just not move, and then we can block these perfectly fine. I do wonder what turn these actually do turn off, though, because apparently in the last episode, apparently they stop attacking on turn 20, which I did not know, because I searched it up after the episode just to kind of see what was going on with that, because I was kind of confused why it randomly started getting attacked out of nowhere for no reason. So now that I know that, that's actually good. But I don't know on this turn. This chapter could definitely be much different than that one. Maybe they don't stop spawning for all I know. So just in case, let's just keep them there for now, and then we don't have to worry about that. That's definitely a good thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest, we're probably only gonna be able to knock this guy out with either Merrick or Wendell. So we're just gonna start moving Merrick or Wendell over there, because this guy's probably short range. Let's see here, yeah, Silver Lance, this guy's not moving. This guy, we already know these bosses don't move at all, so we don't need to worry about that. So we just start smacking him from across the map, basically, because that's basically how it feels to get attacked by a mage in this game, to be completely honest. So, honestly, I'll be seeing you later, Cannibal. I'm gonna do some big damage to you right now, because you're not getting much from this. 12 damage to you, definitely good. Thank you. Okay, Merrick, since you are out and about, let's start moving you so we can start dealing a little bit more damage to Cannibal, since he is going to be healing about 5 to 10 HP every turn, so let's be careful with that and not let him do that. And also, let's start passing this bridge just so it starts the timer on the reinforcements, just in case, because if we could start that early, then we don't have to worry about it later. Because I don't know if it insta-starts the timer as soon as you move. So, I'm going to stop Marth right here, I think. And then we're going to start wailing on this guy. Let's see here, like right here should be fine for Merrick. And then we can just use one of our Excalibur charges, blast this guy into next week, and we'll probably be able to knock him out this turn, actually, because we do 2 attacks. And down goes Mr. Cannibal. I'll be seeing you later, buddy. And 51 experience is 51 experience. Thank you, buddy. And Silver Lance, and we also got a level from that. Let's see, our skill, always good. That's more crit chance and more max HP. Definitely liking the max HP since you have 26 max HP, which is not bad. I think you actually, yeah, I think he actually has the most HP on our team. Yeah, I actually think that's the case. Is there a way to check that? Let's see here, 20, 23, 24. Yeah, Merrick actually has the most HP on our team. Huh. That's actually surprising. I'm just gonna be honest, due to the fact that Merrick is a low defense mage with high HP is not bad, because although he has low defense, he'll survive a couple hits due to the fact that he has a high speed as well. He doesn't even have to worry, and he also keeps all of his speed, because I don't think tomes have any weight on them, so you don't lose any of your speed from using a tome, so, or at least I don't think so. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say it probably is like that, because I wouldn't think a tome would have weight on it, unlike all the other weapons we have, so I'm gonna go with that, but I could be completely wrong, I'm gonna be honest. But let's finish off this chapter, and after this chapter, I'm gonna actually be doing a little bit of the arena, just to kind of start leveling up the characters that need levels, but also kind of work on my inventory, since now that the fact that we can get more magic and more healing abilities, I feel like stocking up on that would be a good idea. So I feel like that would be definitely a good thing. And also using the arena to get levels that we definitely need for certain characters, so they can stay current on the team and not feel like they're far behind, because yeah, some of their growth rates do kind of affect them, like Aegon. So hopefully the small levels we get for him when we go bring him to the arena, maybe he'll get some more defense or strength. I think defense, skill... Oh no, I don't think he can get defense, actually. I think it's only strength, skill, and HP, I think is his 10%. I could be wrong on that, though. But I feel like we'll be fine with a little bit of grinding on the arena. But with that, let's actually finish off this chapter and finish off Port Warren. I did create a bookmark, right? I just want to make sure, because I do want to be able to come back. So let's seize the castle and finish off the chapter.
Prince Marth, if we stay here, we'd be putting ourselves in danger. We must head to Pyrathi with haste. There are rumors that the Pyrathi king, Manu, is a descendant of the Dragonkin, however. This is also a reason for concern, but we have no choice. Please be cautious.
Okay, please be cautious indeed. We are going to take a small sneak peek at what's going on in the next chapter, so I do want to see what's going on here. Oh no, doors. Doors indeed. Okay, how many doors is that? I'm gonna remember that. Let's see here. 1, 2 door keys. How many door keys do I need to bring? Because I'm not bringing Julian for this. I'm just gonna be honest. Now that we can buy door keys, I'm just bringing units. Oh no, wait, Marth can open chest. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Okay, door key, door key. So 3, it looks like. Is the map even bigger? Oh my goodness, it's bigger. And there's water. And that means we might be dealing with flying units that spawn from these strongholds in the next chapter as well. Oh, great. And we also have this guy over here, Manu. What does he look like? Did not expect the sprite to look like that. Okay, yeah, this definitely looks scary. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, yeah, in the next one, we're going to be doing this chapter. That looks like hell. I'm just going to be honest. Thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And in the next one, we're going to be going into Chapter 9, I believe. Yeah, Chapter 9. Wow. That's actually fast. We're actually speedrunning through this game, actually. So, with that, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Technically not speedrunning. I know I'm not speedrunning. Slow running. Speed walking. More like, but I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm gonna Spooks signing out, and keep being spooky. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode. And keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.